Hey everyone, so I thought I'd put together this little video um, on just a nice morning practice that I like to do each morning. It's great for opening up the hips, opening up the shoulders, the body, and moving the whole body in a nice gentle way. It's my own version of the Surya Namaskar A slash C. It's kind of a mix. Anyway, hope you enjoy yoga movements, so follow along best you can. And remember to take it easy, do what works for you. So first up, just find yourself a nice comfy seated position. Just allow yourself to sit cross-legged. Doesn't matter which leg's in front. Allow yourself just to take a few deep breaths. If you have a breath work practice that you usually do first thing in the morning, do that first. Hit pause on this video and just get into it. Do what works for you. If you want some breath routines, certainly hit me up. I've got some to share. But if not, just think of breathing deep. In through the nose, out through the nose. Try and breathe deep down into the belly. Maybe even breathe deep down into the genitals. As you feel the belly expand and contract, just gently hug it in, activating the bandhas or the core locks. Creating a little internal fire, a little internal heat. You might find throughout this practice I have my eyes closed a lot. It's just the way I like to practice. If you need to keep your eyes open, keep them open. Remember to find your rhythm, find yourself. As you connect with this deep inhalation and exhalation, maybe set a little intention for your day, for your practice. Maybe it's just to stay connected, maybe it's just to give yourself this 5 minutes. If you've just finished your own breath work and you come back to join us, we're just connecting with our own deep breath. We're going to start to move. So first things first is gently find your hands down to the mat. And the best way you can, find your way back into a downward facing dog. Find your own downward facing dog, make it comfortable, moving the legs out. Make any feel-good movements you like to make. And then find some stillness. Stay connected to that breath, a deep inhalation and exhalation. Just take a big breath in. As you exhale, gently walk the feet all the way up to the hands. Allow yourself to hang here in the ragdoll. Hands can be on the floor, hands can be arms crossed, either way. And releasing your hands, tuck the chin into the chest and slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Allow yourself to find your way up to standing, that mountain pose, Tadasana. Any little adjustments so you feel good movements. And then feel yourself ground down into the feet. Feel them connecting into the mat, into the floor, into the earth. Standing nice and tall. Feel the spine elongate. Feel it extend up. And then on the inhale, reach the arms up. Allow them to extend right up to the sky. Take a moment. And exhale, bring the hands to prayer at heart center. Take another big breath in. As you exhale, interlace the fingers and press the palms away from you. If you like to round out the spine, tuck the chin into the chest, you can. If you just like to stand tall and draw the shoulders back, you can. It's just this first round that we're holding for a couple of breaths. And on the next inhale, take the palms up towards the sky, the ceiling. Take one more breath in here. And exhale, release the hands, bring them down behind your back and interlace them behind the back. Squeeze the palms together the best you can, and then start to draw them away from the tailbone. Start to squeeze the shoulder blades together. You might be just here and that's enough. You might be able to really take them away. It's fine too. Just work out what works for you and find that space. Take one more breath in. As you exhale, folding forward, keeping your hands where they are as best you can. It might restrict the forward fold, but just listen to it, appreciate it. Take one more breath in. Then rinse through the shoulders. As you exhale, release the hands to the floor. Inhale into that halfway lift, a long flattened back. So you're reaching the crown of the head to the front. And hands come down to the mat. Step back to your high plank. A couple versions of the high to low plank. You can stay here in the high plank and then press straight back into downward facing dog. If you like, you can come down to the knees first, the chest and the chin, and lower down. And then up to a baby cobra. Or I like to lower down to a low plank, back up for a high plank, and then knees down towards the mat, elbows tuck in, draw myself through, find a baby cobra or the upward facing dog. Remember to keep yourself engaged. We're just going to call that your vinyasa, so you find your way. So inhale, exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale. Exhale, bend knees, look forward, walk a step to the front of your mat. Inhale to the halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Now we're going to flow through that movement. Inhale to sweep the arms up, reach up. Exhale, bring the hands to prayer. Take a breath in. Exhale, interlace the fingers, press the palms away. Inhale, take the palms up. Exhale, release the hands, interlace them behind the back. Inhale, lift up heart space. Exhale, fold forward. Take a breath in. Exhale, release the hands to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back, high plank. Flow through your vinyasa. Again, knees, chest, chin, up dog, baby cobra, however you want, or straight back to down dog. I'll do my low push-up, my high push-up. My knees in, elbows in, draw through, lift up. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. If you get back to downward facing dog a little quicker than me, just take a couple extra breaths, that's fine. And inhale. Exhale, bend knees, look forward, walk or step front of your mat. Once more, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale to sweep up, reach up to the sky. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale. Exhale, interlace the fingers, press the palms away. Inhale, take the palms up. Exhale, release the hands, interlace them behind the back. Inhale, lift up with the heart space. Exhale, fold forward. Take a breath in. Exhale, release the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, high plank. Flow through your vinyasa, whichever version you like. Low plank. Maybe straight into up dog, maybe back to the high plank. Maybe the knees, chest, chin flowing through. Inhaling. And exhaling back to down dog. Take a breath in here. Big breath out. This time on the inhale, lift the right leg up to the sky. So you can keep it reaching straight up to the sky if that feels nice. Maybe you just want to find a little balance here. Or maybe you want to bend the top knee, find a nice opening through the right side. Try and keep the shoulders square with the front of the mats. Try and keep them down nice and straight. On the next inhale, straighten the right leg, if it's not already. Exhale, step the right foot up beside the right thumb as best you can. If you need to, walk it up there, wiggle it, take your time. Then find the back knee down onto the floor, lift up. So a couple options here, hands on front knee and just pressing into the hips. So you want to draw in through the belly, press the hips forward and find a nice bit of activated lengthening through that left hip flexor, through the left front side of the legs. If it's there for you, you might reach the arms up. Notice if you're just dipping into this and being soft, try and press into the feet. Try and draw in through the belly. Try and reach up with the arms. Create a little bit of energy through the body as we take one more breath in. As we exhale, straighten the front leg and start to fold forward. So you might need some blocks, some props or something. You can just come down onto the fingertips. Draw the right toes back. Try and draw your right hip back. Try and press the right foot down into the mat. Try and lift the chest a little. If you need to round out a bit, that's okay, but try and lift. You want to find a gentle bit of tension where you're just touching, just kissing, just appreciating the muscles and the hamstrings and the calves and the quads and the glutes. Take one more breath in. Then as we exhale, we're going to bend that right knee, plant the left hand beside the right foot, straighten the left leg. Then you're going to reach the right hand up to the sky, finding yourself in a twist. So notice where the weight goes in your body. If the weight shifts into the left hand and you're kind of sinking into that, try and press more weight into your right hand. Try and find a balance of left and right. You take one more breath in. Exhale, bring the right hand back down to the mat. Step back into your high plank. Flow through your little vinyasa or meet back in downward facing dog. Same every version you like. Have a rest. Come back to child's pose if you need to. Exhale, come back down dog. Then inhale the left leg high, reach it up. Again, stay here if this feels nice. This might be just where you want to be. Even if you do usually bend and open, give it a go. Or bend and open. Just giving you guys options. Remember, it's always about how you feel, about where you want to go, what you want to take out of this, what you want to give to yourself. And on the inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, step the left foot up beside the left thumb. Drop the right knee down. Again, find your lunge. Feel the feet press down first. Feel the belly draw up. Feel it lift up. Maybe you're just pressing your hands in the knees, focusing on the lower part of the body. Doesn't mean this becomes soft. You just draw in a nice, solid structure. Imagine that your little toddler or your grandchild's going to come over and just want to tackle you, and you want to just be able to resist. You want to be a brick wall for them to run into and fall over, but you want to be just, ooh, I can balance myself and I'm not going to get hurt. And take one more breath in. And exhale, straighten that left leg, draw the left toes up, stack the hips above the right knee, start to fold forward. So you might be able to balance, you might need blocks, bolsters, cushions, something. Maybe just find your fingertips. Again, try and lift the heart space up a little bit. Try and extend out. You want this heart space always shining forward as best you can. Just take one more breath in. As you exhale, bend in that left leg. Right hand sits next to the right foot. Straighten the right leg, or left foot that is, I mean. Then inhale, reach up with the left hand. Find your twist. So it doesn't matter how far you reach up, doesn't matter if your gaze is still down at your hand, it's out to the side, or if it's up to your left thumb. But just more so find your balance. These are active poses, so we're pressing down into the earth with both feet and the hands, but you want to find less pressure in the hands. The feet are used to carrying your weight. Allow them to. Allow them to be the ones that support you. Just take one more breath in. And exhale, left hand comes down, step back, high plank, pause and inhale. Then flow through your vinyasa or skip it, come back into downward facing dog. Do what you need, what feels right for you. Now we're going to flow with breath. Same movements, but just nice and gracefully and smooth. So to inhale the right leg high, exhale to bend and open. Inhale to straighten. Exhale, step the foot up inside the right thumb. Drop the left knee down. Find your lunge as you inhale, maybe reaching up. As you exhale, fold forward. Straighten that right leg, draw the right toes back. Take a breath in here. And exhale, bend in the right leg, left foot, left hand stands next to the right foot. Reach up with the left hand, the left knee straightens too. As you exhale, bring the hand down, step back into a high plank. Pause and inhale. Exhale, flow through your vinyasa. Whichever version. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, bend and open. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, step the left foot up beside the left hand. Drop the right knee. Inhale, reach it up. Or just find your lunge. Exhale as you fold it forward. Take a breath in. Exhale, bend in that left knee. Right hand next to left foot. Inhale, reach up. Find your little twist. Exhale, left hand down, step back, high plank. Pause and inhale. Exhale, flow. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, bend and open. Inhale, straight. Exhale, step the foot up. Drop the back knee down. Inhale, reach up. Find your lunge. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Take a breath in. Exhale, bend in the right knee. Left hand next to the right foot. Straighten the left knee. Inhale, reach up. Find your twist. Exhale, right hand down. Step back, high plank. Pause and inhale. Exhale, knees just in low plank. Inhale. Exhale, bend knees, kick back. Inhale, up. Flow through your vinyasa. Exhale, press back. Left leg, inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend and open. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, step the foot up, side the left thumb, drop the right knee. Inhale, find that lunge. Exhale, find your half Hanumanasana, forward fold. Inhale. Exhale, move forward into your twist. Right hand plants down, right leg lifts. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, left hand down, step back, high plank, flow through your vinyasa. Take a big breath in here. Big breath out. And from here, we're going to bring our knees down onto the mat. Tuck your toes under. I'm just going to turn to the side so you can see a little clearer what's happening. I want you to sit in a toe squat as best you can. So if you have issues with the knees or the ankles, just lean forward, do what's comfortable. You know, maybe pop a block or a pillow or something in between your legs, give you some space. But do the best you can to put a little bit of pressure in your feet. This is the key here. We want to open up the feet. We want to open up the energy channels of the feet. We're going to slow it down now. This is a nice and simple little practice, something you can do every day. When you get used to it, do it really quick. As long as you connect. So you can stay here if you like. You can just rest your hands on your lap. If it's a bit much in the feet and the knees, you can lean forward, take a bit of pressure out. I like to add eagle arms. So a couple of options with eagle arms is reach your arms out to the side. First, wrap the left arm underneath the right and give yourself a big hug. So just give yourself a big squeeze the best you can. And it might be it. This might be you. Just sit there. Just breathe with that. Try and draw the shoulders down. If it's there for you, you might be able to twist at the elbows and try and grab a hold of a pinky and thumb together. Or you might be able to wrap the hands up all the way. Remember, this takes a bit of time and a bit of getting used to, but just do the best you can. If you're staying at the hug, stay at the hug. Only here for a few breaths. Remember, if you need to move at any stage, move. Or maybe just take a breath and see if you can stay. See if you can feel into that tension and why it's there. Then we're going to change sides, so reach the arms back out, give them a little shake. This time right arm under left. Again, maybe just give yourself a hug, maybe that feels really nice. If your toes are starting to struggle, you can sit up a little bit, or you can just stay with it. If the twisting into full eagle arms is there, you go for it. And gently release the hands, give them a little shake, and probably release the feet. So lean forward, lift your heels, feet up off the ground, point and feel the feet. Notice how your feet feel. Notice what's going on for them there. Sometimes a really tough pose. Feels intense. Intense is maybe a good word. But it's actually one of my favorites. So now sit back on your haunches. So again, if you have knee or ankle mobility issues, find some props to sit on, blocks, bolsters, pillows, anything. If need be, you can just sit up on your haunches a little bit and just take the pressure out. Just try and work on bending your knees as much as you can. Alternatively, you can just sit back on your feet, sit on your bum, and just work on pointing your feet through, or lying on your belly and doing a similar thing. But I'll sit back here on my haunches. Now again, if this is enough for you and it feels quite strong or intense, you can stay there, or you can start to lean back. So I like to lean back, lift my knees up a little bit. Once I lift my knees up, and I'm going to pause here for a moment, I start to push my knees back down. Sounds a bit counterintuitive, but you're actually balancing back on your knees, but by pushing down with your knees forward, you're opening up your hip flexors. So I'm just going to turn a bit of an angle so you can get me all in there. Just opening up like this. Really opens up the top of the quad and through the patella tendon, the tendon that runs on the front side of your knee, holds your kneecap, which is in place, and yeah, is very valuable in supporting the knee structure. So again, just find that space, a balance of lengthening and activation and breathing with it. If you're really flexible and can lay all the way down and that's nice for you, then go for it. But again, it's not a completely passive pose. There's a little bit of energy extending. Just take one more breath in. As you exhale, release, slowly sitting up. Finding your way onto a seat with your feet out in front. Now to wrap this up, I always like to give my feet a little bit of a massage. I like to just give them a little rub. It's quite intense on our feet, but we're on our feet all day, every day. Some of us, we lock them up in shoes all day as well. Some of us, we don't. But find that space, give yourself a little massage, your feet together, do what feels right. And sit up nice and tall, maybe just do a little lean forward into it. Find your way back to your seat. Any seat that's comfortable, you can go back to a seated cross legs. You can do lotus, half lotus, whatever works. But just come back to your center. Find your hands resting in your lap on your knees. Maybe close down the eyes, take a couple of big breaths. and reconnect with that flow of breath. If you have any other poses or any other parts of the practice that you really like to do and you feel now inspired to do, you have the time, by all means go for it. This is just a kickstart. This is just something to get you moving first thing in the morning. Open up the body. It's nice and simple. Watch the video a few times, get used to it, get familiar. Ask questions, send comments, and then enjoy your day. Give me some feedback, let me know what works. But with that, love and peace. Thank you all. Namaste.